I'm gonna teach you a trick in order to turn $50 into $5,000 in order to start trading. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today, I'm gonna teach you how you can turn $50 easily into $5,000 in order to make it a capital for you to actually start trading. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into Forex, crypto, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button below and let's begin. All right, so I wanna start this specific video by talking to you about prop firms. Some of you probably are already familiar with what is a prop firm in general, but prop firms are basically these companies that allow you to actually purchase an actual trading account with a bigger balance so that you can actually trade with that money and withdraw bigger amounts. Let me give you an example. If you purchase a $10,000 account and you are able to trade with it and make $2,000 in 1 month, that way you can actually withdraw up to 95% of that trading account. Sometimes even 100% of that profits, which means you can withdraw $2,000 or $1,800 or something like that. If you purchase a $200,000 accounts, which are available, and then you may, let's say $20,000, you can withdraw those $20,000 into your account. Basically, the way it works is that these companies actually allow you to trade with their capital so that you can actually withdraw really good money and they can keep a cut of the profits that you already made. The target of these companies is to actually find profitable traders or successful traders that are good to trade, but they don't actually have enough capital to trade with their own money. Like for instance, myself, I can go ahead and deposit $200,000 into a trading account, but maybe some people would be very good at trading, but they don't actually have that much money to actually deposit into their account. So that's what these companies actually do. It's very popular nowadays. That's the first thing that you need to understand. Let's go ahead and talk about the best prop firm in 2025, because this is actually super important. The best company for 2025 when it comes to prop firms is actually this one right here called Prime. Prime is a funded company or a prop firm that basically offers you the opportunity to buy a bigger account so that you can actually test your skills and start making some money. Prime is a company that's been mentioned in the Forbes website. It has gotten a newcomers award for 2024, which is last year, and it also has some amazing reviews when it comes to Trustpilot. In addition, they actually offered nowadays an actual Visa card, which is going to be a debit card where you can withdraw your money, and instead of actually waiting for the money to arrive and so on, you will be able to spend the profits that you actually have in that Visa card that they're going to actually send it. Mine is on the way right now, so it's gonna be something amazing. But this is by far the best company at this point in order to use as a prop firm at the time I'm recording this video. And if you take a look at the actual pricing, then you can easily get an actual $5,000 account for $48. Yep, $48, and you get to have a $5,000 account. This is the least expensive account that you can get with them. That's the reason why I told you can actually turn $50 into $5,000 just like this. How you do it? You get the plan, you register, you do everything, and then boom, all you have to do is just pay for it. It's 48 bucks and that's it. As simple as that. Now, if you have more money to actually invest, I would suggest you to go with the Prime accounts, not the Pro, simply because with the Prime accounts, you actually have slightly a little bit more of possibilities, let's say, when it comes to trading. But let's just go ahead and analyze the cheapest pricing. $10,000 is only $89. A $25,000 account, you can get it for $200. Just imagine how much profit you can make out of $25,000 in your account. A $50,000 account is $300. $100,000 in your account is $500. $200,000 in your account is $1,000, and $300,000 is $1,249. I have two of these $300,000 accounts and one for $100,000 account. It's just insane. And if by any chance you don't want to go through two steps, because you need to actually pass the two steps into the prop firm, you can just buy the one step, and the highest price is $1,500, which is still, I consider to be extremely cheap, especially because, as you can see, we have some amazing amount to actually make money with. As a matter of fact, last month I made over $25,000 with this specific $300,000 $50,000 account that I have on MT4, and $25,000 out of $1,500 as your initial deposit is just insane. Definitely the best prop firm right here, Prime. By the way, I'm gonna have the link to it in the description of this video. Why is it that they're so popular? Because look, if you actually look online and you look for the reviews that they actually offer, you're gonna find a lot of great reviews in regards to it. And there are a few reasons, but I'm gonna give you my favorite ones. Number one is the pricing. We already talked about it. It's extremely cheap. Number two, most of these prop firms, when you actually pass a challenge, they give you a refund for whatever amount you actually paid for the prop firm for the funded account. They give you, let's say if you paid $500 for a $100,000 account, once you actually pass the challenge, you get the $500 back. With this specific company, you get a 200% in return. It's some sort of incentive because you prove to be a great trader. Instead of actually getting let's say you purchase a $300,000 account, $1,500, you get $3,000 in return for passing the funded account. So that's reason number two out of everything. And the reason number three that I love it the most is because the payout, which is the withdrawal, it's within 1 hour. Yes, within 1 hour, which is extremely fast. You can see the competition right here, like Alpha Capital Group, it's 2 to 4 working days. Funded Pips, which I don't know what companies did, 1 to 3 working days. FTMO 1 to 2 working days. Funded Next is 24 hours, and All Prime is 1 hour. It's just crazy. Because of these reasons that are available, it's really incredible the fact that these companies that are like next to it have no comparison when it comes to All Prime. Look, I know I sound I sound too hype, and it's only because I really like it. And I've been working with FTMO before. I work with EA Funding too. I've worked with First Class Funds, I think my Forex funds or something like that. All of these companies always had issues. EA Funding, I haven't used it in a while. FTMO had a horrible experience with them. There's a video on my YouTube channel. But yeah, these are the reasons why I believe All Prime is so popular. And so yeah, go ahead and check them out. Like I said, the link's in the description. Let's go ahead and talk about some real facts here. And what happens if you trade with $50 versus if you trade with $5,000? Let's assume that you can make a 10% balance increase every single month if you actually trade with your account, let's say. So if you trade with $50, 10% is going to be $5. If you trade with $5,000, your 10% is going to be $500. If you trade with $50 and you're able to make, let's say, 75% profits because you're insanely good, that's $37. Even though you're extremely good, $37. Wow. If you make 75% on a $5,000 account, you can make $3,750. Obviously, 75% is just an example. It almost never happens. But here's the deal. Once you're able to understand the power of the leverage of using someone else's money to trade, sky's the limit. Because look, $1,500. All right, you got $1,500 in your account. You're able to make 15% a month. That's $225. It's not bad. It's awesome. But what if you had a $300,000 account for the same price and you were able to make 15% balance increase? That's a $45,000. So there's a huge difference between trading with your own money and trading with a funded account. Needless to say, it's always better to trade with a funded account. Now let's go ahead and talk about some risks that you need to take in consideration once you actually are in this specific world. When you actually purchase a funded account, you need to keep in mind that there are some, let's call them restrictions when it comes to trading. You cannot lose all of your money out of your account because basically what the company needs is to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. If you lose all of your money, they're never gonna give you a funded account because you don't know how to trade. They give you a maximum loss that you actually have. For instance, the maximum loss that you have on this account, which would be the two-step, whatever account is it, it's 5%. That's per day. So you cannot lose more than 5% in one single day. And then overall, you cannot lose more than 8% overall. 8%. 8%, right? If you go to this two-step prime, it pretty much is the exact same thing. Now, the profit wise, if you notice, it's 8% on the phase one and 5% on the second one, which means out of a $10,000 account, you need to make $800, and you cannot lose more than 5% in one day or 8% overall. So as long as you actually get attached to those specific numbers, you're good to go. In my opinion, if you lose more than 5% in a day, you don't know how to trade, especially because you got numbers. If it's your own trading account, fine, you can risk 10%. It's really up to you, but you get the point. So as long as you're able to control these risks, you're gonna be good to go. As a matter of fact, the biggest risk that I actually find like threatening is the entire balance loss, which it would be 8%. Okay, if you are able to continue making money without losing the 8% overall, you're good to go. But yeah, these are the risks of having an actual funded account. Now, what are the best ways to actually trade with a prop firm? Well, the best ways to actually trade with a prop firm are basically with investing with small risks. That's number one. And number two is having an actual profitability of 3-to-1 at least when it comes to payout. What I mean the 3-to-1 is, for instance, these trades that I actually sent today, this one is already closed at 3-to-1, it actually closed at 3.2 on risk reward ratio, which means that I risked $100, let's say, but I was making $300 in profits, right? So as long as you actually do these type of trades, you're gonna be good to go. If by any chance you actually want to be part of my personal group where I'm gonna teach you exactly how to trade like this, go ahead and join blwsignalsgroup.com, and I'll go ahead and send these trades to you on a daily basis. But yeah, my biggest advice is trade with no more than a 0.5% risk per trade, 0.5% per trade, and you'll be good to go, because we're never gonna lose 10 trades in a row, and especially never in one single day. So keep that in mind, and yeah, hopefully this video helps you out. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. Remember, if you actually want to check out the best prop firm, the link is in the description of this video, and if you haven't smashed the like button, go ahead and smash it. Be subscribed for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.